Hello, Interior sports fans. Joe Cook here in the sports seat for you this evening. Hope you're having a good one. And now let's get into some Thursday sports action. Yesterday, the Alaska Chinooks cross-country ski team announced the hiring of a new assistant coach to their staff, and she's a sourdough. Christina Turman, a Fairbanks native, is the newest addition to the staff. Turman was recently the head coach of West Valley's boys skiing team, who won their first state title in 20 years this past season. She also coached Team Alaska on their way to the 2013 Junior National title this year in Fairbanks. Turman used to be a Chinooks rival, skiing for Northern Michigan in the CCSA. For the Wildcats, Turman was a two-time NCAA qualifier and CCSA region champion. Coach Jerome emphasized adding her for this co-ed team is a boost, but she was the best fit because of her credentials, not just because she is a woman. I caught up with both of them today and asked what's their coaching approach going to be, mom and dad or good cop, bad cop?
Oh, it would be bad cop all the time. When you have someone like Christina who has been a D2 athlete, who's gone through the ringer, she's been a top student athlete at a very good school. She can speak to them intelligently about what it takes, and that'll be a great motivation for them.
I remember talking to someone like midway through the winter and saying, "Oh man, I'd love to just continue with this and get into college coaching someday." And then this position opened up and it worked out. I'm really excited.
Last night, your Alaska Gold Panthers took a 2-1 series lead with their 4-gamer with the Chugiak Chinooks. It was another hot start for the home team in Groudon Memorial. Here, Alaska leading 6-1 as Alex Rubinowitz brings in center fielder Nick Catalano on the RBI single, his 9th of the year. Those two spearheaded the offense with 2 hits apiece. Catalano had 2 RBIs and 2 runs. From then on, it was all about defense. The Panthers got their runs early, and their pitchers and outfielders, man, they did the rest. A Chinooks base coach was ejected from the dugout protesting a strikeout later in the game. Chugiak was frustrated all night. A lot of early runs for Alaska were from Chugiak errors. Michael Dengillian got the win for his 6 innings of work. Matt Milkey relieved him with 4 Ks in 2 innings. Andrew Buehler closed it out for the 7-1 victory. Alaska is now 12-6 and number 1 in the ABL, 1 game ahead of the Bucks. The pitching staff allowed just 3 hits in Game 3's win. The series concludes tonight. Head coach David Harris recognizes that his pitching staff and his team is buying in.
I think they all understand that anybody can pitch anytime. I'm not going to live and die with one pitcher on the rubber. I think guys are starting to fall into roles now, which is really important within a ball club. And these guys keep stepping up to whatever situation I put them in. They're ready and they're competitive and great mentality out there. I usually just try to get them to play pitch by pitch, inning by inning, game by game, and usually good things happen when you play like that.
Now, if you want to see the Gold Panthers in action, Friday is your best bet. It could be for free. The NRA is giving away 1,000 free tickets to Friday night's game. That's right, free 99. Here's where you can get these free tickets. You can pick some up at Century Hardware in North Pole, the Badger Den also in North Pole, or the Sportsman's Warehouse right here in Fairbanks. Josh Tennyson, the Northern Alaska field rep for the NRA, told me there's no strings attached. The tickets are available until they're all gone. This is the first time the NRA has done something like this with the Panthers. Friday's game at Groudon Memorial Park will be Friends of NRA night as the Panthers take on the Anchorage Glacier Pilots in Game 1 of their 4-game series. There will also be a special NRA raffle during the game. For more information on this ticket giveaway and the locations, just go to webcenter11.com sports page. And an easy transition from the baseball diamond to the softball circle. This weekend is a biggie for not just the local softball players, but players from across the state. The Hesray and South Davis softball fields will be the location of the Coca-Cola Golden Days softball tournament hosted by the Golden Heart Softball Association. There are 33 teams this year competing for tournament titles in 2 co-ed divisions and 2 men's divisions. There are also 2 all-women's teams who will be competing against the men this year as well. There are local teams and teams from Anchorage and Valdez. The tournament is pretty much all day, Saturday and Sunday. Games start as early as 7 a.m. And that does it for sports. Thanks for rocking with me for a little while. Stay cool, Alaska. Mike Schultz has your full weather forecast coming up next, and we'll catch you next time.